Right now on Collegiate News Update, galleries, businesses, and even GRCC will be packed full of art tonight for the 5th annual Art Downtown event. Find out where and how you can check them out.
And an April Fool's Day prank goes viral on YouTube, and it happened right here in Grand Rapids. We spoke with the student and professor involved. The Collegiate News Update starts now.
Your school, your source, your story. This is a Collegiate News Update.
Hello, and thanks for joining us this Friday, April 11th. I'm Jacquelyn Zeman in for Sarah Davis.
And I'm Clayton Cummins. If a cell phone rang in Stephen Barrow's classroom at Aquinas College, his policy was clearly stated. You must answer it on speakerphone in front of the entire classroom.
It was a strategy used to encourage students to shut off their phone while in class. The college professor got more than he bargained for on April Fools.
April Fools will go down as a day to remember at Aquinas College as a group of macroeconomics students decided to pull a well-executed April Fool's joke on their professor that may have him rethinking his cell phone policy. It was all caught on tape, and the video has gone viral. The cell phone policy inside of Stephen Barrow's classroom at Aquinas College is unlike any other.
Hello?
Barrows told his students they must answer incoming phone calls if they forget to silence their cell phone.
It seems to be a pretty effective deterrent because I've actually, that I recall, never had anybody until this time answered on speakerphone.
But the professor got more than he bargained for when Taylor Neffsey's cell phone went off at 11 a.m. sharp.
My friends kind of had to egg it on a little bit because we thought he would just say, oh, turn it off, turn it off.
The prank call was from Neffsey's friend posing from the Pregnancy Resource Center, informing her she was pregnant. Abigail Lama had no idea about the prank.
I felt awful. I wasn't really sure what to say or do. I just sort of sat there in shock like our professor did.
When the phone call ended, Neffsey let everyone in on her prank and the class erupted in laughter.
I've been expecting this and I already know what I'm going to name the baby. The first name will be April and the middle name will be Fools.
It was actually quite a relief at the moment because I thought, okay, she's not humiliated. This is a great joke. Laughs on me. That's great.
The video had 17 million views in under 3 days. The response has been overwhelming.
In fact, I've gotten emails from people all across the country. I've gotten emails from former military colleagues when I was in the Air Force. In fact, a person from high school. I haven't contacted high school friends in years.
We have people, who said, oh, you were all over the news in Australia, in England, in Ireland, in Chile, in Greece, and we're just like, what?
Going viral on YouTube will be a memory these college students will have for quite some time. At Aquinas College, Clayton Cummins for the Collegiate.
Each semester, on top of countless hours of training, the GRCC Police Academy also puts in community service hours. This semester, the squad is part of One Wyoming One-on-One, a program that places cadets in elementary schools such as Kelloggsville Elementary School to serve as role models to children.
It really gives them a little bit more of the attention that they need. A lot of these kids that we've been working with, some of them they have behavior problems where they act out in school, and I think a lot of them are just searching for some attention because they feel overlooked.
The Academy has also taken on dozens of mini projects as well.
We have an update to a story we told you about back in March. Osman Karoma, a blind GRCC student, and his guide dog Gala were hit by a car while walking down Division and 56th Street in Grand Rapids on March 19th. The guide dog was killed in the accident. We've learned this week that Karoma is expected to make a full recovery. However, he does remain still in the hospital. A banquet was held for Karoma last Saturday. Officials are still working to determine how much money was raised at the event.
We now have toxicology results back for the man who was found dead on a sidewalk in Heritage Hill. Dan Lester was found unresponsive on February 25th near Lion and Union Streets in Grand Rapids. Toxicology results show that Lester had high levels of alcohol and antidepressants in his blood.
The U.S. Armed Services recognizes April as the month of the military child. So on April 15th, a GRCC veterans representative is asking students and staff members to wear purple to recognize the sacrifices made by military families and their children.
Means they're supporting our military and their families. And they're saying, I'm acknowledging this and how important our children are to us.
Military children frequently move and are separated from family for extended amounts of time, which can make everyday life challenging.
The GRCC Music Department will hold its 66th annual Musical Moods next Thursday. The event features the instrumental and choral ensembles with student soloists. Musical Moods will take place on April 17th at 7:30 p.m. inside the Royce Auditorium at the St. Cecilia Music Center. Proceeds will benefit the Albert P. Smith Endowment.
More than 400 artists' work will be on display today in downtown Grand Rapids. It's all part of the 5th annual Art Downtown. The event will feature the work of artists in downtown galleries, businesses, and studio spaces. Visitors can explore the locations by taking a trolley ride around the city.
And the trolley has really brought people in, because people get to go to the 38 destinations traveling around, and they get off, they get back on, they socialize, meet our students, meet our faculty, and just have a very, very good experience.
GRCC will also be a venue. For more information, head to avenueforthearts.com. Well, last Saturday, the Collegiate was in Mount Pleasant at Central Michigan University for the 2014 Michigan Community College Press Association Annual Conference. The Collegiate brought home a total of 21 awards, including first place for in-depth reporting and editorial. The Collegiate won second place in general excellence. Central Michigan University's journalism program hosted the event this year. Congratulations to our entire colleagues for those awards here at the Collegiate.
Well, we saw plenty of sunshine on Thursday, and temperatures even surpassed the 60-degree mark. Rain, unfortunately, and lower temperatures are in the forecast. Here's a shot of GRCC's campus looking west towards downtown. Your Collegiate weather update forecast calls for mostly sunny Friday with a high of 63 degrees. We'll see plenty of rain this weekend with a high of 68 on Saturday. Flooding may become a concern depending on how much rain we see. Temps will take a nosedive starting on Monday and into the next week. And that's your weather update. Clayton, Jacquelyn?
All right, Rachel, thank you. Well, the baseball team won its very first game this week.
Jason Babcock is here for Zach Watkins with your Collegiate Sports Rundown. Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jacquelyn and Clayton. On Tuesday, the Raiders took both games of a doubleheader against Glen Oaks Community College. Winning the first game 11-1, the team was propelled by a 5-run fourth inning and Wes Vaughn's 3 hits. The baseball team's next game is at Macomb Community College at 1 p.m. Saturday. The softball team split a doubleheader against Ancilla College on Tuesday, falling 7-6 in the first game before winning the second game 8-7. In the first game, Ancilla College's Ali Charters hit a sacrifice fly, scoring Morgan Peony in the top of the 7th inning, sealing the win for the Chargers. In the second game, it was GRCC's Taylor Young providing the heroics, singling the left field, scoring both JoBeth Bowens and Chelsea Zylstra. The softball team takes on Muskegon Community College at 3 p.m. tonight at Belknap Park. The golf team heads to the links today, taking part in the Ancilla Invitational. The golf team is currently ranked 5th in the nation and looks to rebound after last week's 7th place finish in the Goose Pond Invitational. That's all for sports this week. Back to you, Jacquelyn and Clayton.
Well, don't forget the latest edition of the Collegiate comes out next Tuesday.
We spoke with our editor-in-chief, Josh Vissers, about what the latest edition of the Collegiate will be all about.
We've got a nice story about the Police Academy. They've been doing some service projects throughout the community, really great stuff, helping kids, helping cancer patients. So that's a really great story. And then also we have an article about the switch that's happening from the macro transfer agreement to the MTA transfer agreement. It's going to affect a lot of students in different ways. It's kind of complicated, but it's important that students know what they're going to need when they want to transfer to a university.
Okay, Josh, thank you. Yeah, be sure you do get a copy of the Collegiate. Along with the copy, you're also getting a free bag of popcorn as well. I'll be popping it.
Clayton and Susie Stocking are our popcorn king and queen of the Collegiate, so definitely make sure you get some popcorn
yes, we
from
are.
them.
We don't play with our popcorn.
Exactly.
It is good stuff.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jacquelyn Zeman.
And I'm Clayton Cummins. For all of us at the Collegiate, have a great evening. Bye.